What's up, Aftermath fans? It's time for our fails here on Aftermath Digital, and I'm going to get started. I loved the Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, Hell in a Cell match. I liked the pacing because it was slow and different, and it's kind of like an old school storytelling, like Roman was kind of stalking him the whole time. But it was the pace at the beginning of the event. It was the very first match, and it was so slow. And usually you want to start off with a bang. And I honestly love the pacing. I just didn't like the placement of it at the beginning of the show. I don't know what you would have put there instead, but the first match being this long, slow murder of Jey Uso, I don't know if that was the thing to kick off the show.
Okay, I kind of half agree with you there because, yes, I understand what you're saying about the pacing and the placement of the match being first, and you want to kick off with a bang. But at the same time, this match, like the storytelling in it, was so next level. It was like, but now that you explained it and said, well, maybe this could have taken place a little. Like you said, you want to hook people in at the beginning. You want them to stick around. You want to give them something to grasp onto. That I get, but at the same time, man, was it good.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, listen, you don't say ready, set, slow.
Yeah. To your point, Nug, I was in the Sportsnet newsroom that night. I had Hell in the Cell on. I had Game 5 of the World Series on. And the World Series traditionally takes a long time to be played. Even like a half inning will take half an hour. And I think there was a full inning of play before the start of Hell in the Cell and then before like the first punch was thrown in that Reigns match. So you're absolutely correct. I think it was like 20 minutes before anything actually started to happen.
A lot of talking, a lot of stalking. Anthony, your fail.
My fail, it ties into something I mentioned a long time ago when Drew first won the World Heavyweight Championship. I hoped that he was going to maintain that status until we have live audiences again, just because of the fact that he got, I guess I'll call it robbed of that incredible experience of having 80,000 plus people screaming and cheering when you win the title. And he didn't make it. Randy Orton beat him, and he's the new heavyweight champion. I mean, on one note, losing to Randy Orton is never an embarrassing thing, a bad thing. He's the legend killer, and he's a legend. But it also does set up Drew for an opportunity to win it back when there's some people there as well. But I was just a little bit like, nah, come on.
Yeah, it ended a little, I don't want to say too soon, but we don't know when people are going to be back in there to watch these shows. So things need to change, and I understand championships are won, lost, but it's too bad he didn't get the adoration of the crowd for being champion that he has deserved.
And Randy, number 14 now, man. He tied Triple H. Did you see the post? It was Ric Flair was like 16,
and
Triple H,
and John Cena.
Yeah, and then Batista. No, but part of the group they had there.
Evolution.
And then he goes, 3 legends and an actor. That's what Randy said.
Kevin, you're failed. Boy, have you been reading my diary?
Sorry, I was just trying to prepare myself. What is happening with Retribution? What is this? What are they doing? Are they good? They suck. No, they're supposed to be good. No, they suck. Here comes the Hurt Business, and we're just gonna mop the floor with these guys. We had Slapjack or T-Bar, whoever it was, coming out at Hell in the Cell, Slap Bar, and all of a sudden, the 8-track. Jimmy, you had one of those, right? I think you did.
Still do.
And then all of a sudden, they come out, and this guy's slamming the ring, and like Bobby Lashley standing in there. I'm thinking, is Bobby Lashley supposed to be intimidated by this man in a terrible Jacques Blanc hockey mask? No, he's Bobby Lashley. Look at this guy. And then he beats the crap out of him, beats him with a submission, and they move on. The Hurt Business is legitimately good. Retribution legitimately sucks. Will they continue to suck? It looks like they will. They suck. What are they doing? What's going on here?
I don't know what it is, man, but it looks like Slapjack's mask is made out of a paper plate, and it looks like every one of these guys is a Mulkey brother. Like, I don't think anyone can win a match to save their lives, and they're all people that have been wronged by WWE. show some evidence. And like, also, if we want to know who they are so bad, someone just rip a mask off. It's paper. It's a paper plate. Tear it off the guy's face and let's see who these people are. I can't wait until they tear the mask off and people go, oh, who the hell is that?
Yeah,
Well,
right.
these guys are so horrible that we're going to offer them contracts so they could stop terrorizing us. But
and
then we're
draft
gonna,
them.
and draft them, and then we're going to hire a bunch of other guys to get rid of them.
Yeah, and then give them entrance music. And then instead of them coming through the crowd, let them come down the ramp like real wrestlers, which they are trying to beat up. Like, stop. Ugh,
Well, the worst part for me is that I love the Hurt Business. I look forward to seeing the Hurt Business every week. Backstage segments, in-ring segments. I want to buy T-shirts, and I'm not even like a merch guy.
We know some guys. We can get you a shirt.
Yeah.
And then they put him with Retribution, and it's like it's negating the fact that they want to see them.
It brings the Hurt Business down.
When it comes to Retribution, I tune out. I'm not accepting that it even exists. It's bad, but
and honestly, you're better off for it. Just pretend they're not there. Think about unicorns or something else.
What's Retribution? What is that?
Exactly. Jimmy, you've got to fail as well. Too much funny.
Yeah, we're talking about areas of gray as opposed to, picking a side. You have the women's tag team champions, Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. Nia Jax, the person who broke Becky Lynch's nose, was a total bad you-know-what. And then Shayna Baszler, coming from the world of MMA, also a bad you-know-what. And they're doing these comedy segments on television, which I get it. You're supposed to show a little bit of range. I guess we want to expand their characters. But this iteration of the Odd Couple, Oscar and Felix, or should I say Olivia and Felicia, is not working for me here. They should be out there beating people up, guys and gals. That's how tough they are. Instead, they're doing little comedy segments and no, I'm the captain. No, I'm the captain. Ugh, please.
It's too much comedy from them, especially when A, Shayna's a badass, and B, instead of doing actual magic tricks, which Shayna Baszler knows how to do, she's doing comedy. I'd rather see her do magic tricks and murder people.
At least we saw Lana go through a table again, right?
Oh, boy. Isn't that the thing we all tune in to see? Guys, let us know what your fails are for the week. Get a hold of Jimmy Corderas on Twitter and let him know. And stay tuned. We've got a lot more to talk about, including it's Kevin's first time ever, trademark, hosting trivia. See you there.